Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to River West Radio. We have a very special episode. We have a DJ in the house, and we're going to be doing, would you say, this is trance in house, or how would you?
No, house.
Lots of house.
House in the house.
House in the house, changing the levels. I'm too loud. So we got some house in the house tonight. So you're listening to New Word Document Radio. My name's Adam Smasher, and I'm sad to say that Trotsky could not be with us today. He's going to sit this one out, and actually, I'm not going to be here for the next 3 weeks because I'll be out of town. So I'm going to miss everyone. We're going to go through a disclaimer, then we're going to play you a track, we're going to finish getting the audio set up and get right back into everything. Just so you know, my name is Adam Smasher, and I'm the producer of the show. The things you will hear over the next hour represent the views of New Word Document Radio and the people making them. All opinions and quotations in no way represent River West Radio and are the sole responsibility of the producer, guests, and callers. River West Radio is not liable for any legal issues arising from the content of this program or any of the many stupid things we say. So, Jose Vargas, are you going to take us into something? All right.
waiting for someone to release me.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here with Jose Vargas. Jose, could you tell us what it was we just heard?
That was Christian Martin, Waiting.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, we're going to have a different format. If anyone's listened to the Squeeze Show before, we were lucky at some... Actually, I should say we're very lucky we get DJs who come in. And we were talking about this earlier. I thought this was pretty great because when you go on your show list, I see you're known as Jose Vargas.
Yes.
Could you, you told me earlier, but would you be willing to tell all of Milwaukee or the listening audience why you're not DJ Jose Vargas? You're just your name, Jose Vargas.
When I actually first wanted to DJ, I couldn't think of a actual DJ name, so I just figured out I'm just gonna use my name, Jose Vargas.
Nothing romantic, just
yeah, nothing too like creative, too spacey. Just go right ahead and just enjoy.
And how's it worked out for you?
Good, actually. It's actually kind of funny because I do shows and people are like, "Oh, so what's your DJ name?"
Yeah, I've danced in some shows.
So I'm like, "Oh yeah."
You get the crowd going.
So I tell them like, "Oh yeah, my name is Jose Vargas." They're like, "No. What's your DJ name?" And I'm like, Jose Vargas.
You've already heard it.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're a little bit like confused about that. They're not sure what to really think about this. They're like,
is this guy? Have you ever done a show? Everyone is DJ something.
Right. So they kind of look at me like, really? Like that's all you can really come up with? But
well, Oh, and you mentioned shows. Do you have? And you handed me this flyer. Do you want to tell us?
Yes. Actually, next week we are bringing Sonny Fodera from Australia. Right now, he's one of the top 50 DJs in the world. Me and the crew that I'm in, the Milwaukee Noise Collective, we've done shows actually all over.
Finally got to hear the name.
Yes,
The audience doesn't know, but while we're having dinner, you want to tell me the name of the collective?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I wouldn't actually.
Well,
We
it's
brought
great to
in.
hear you're involved with that. I've seen some of the signage before. It's great to hear.
Yeah, you know,
I'm sorry.
no, go on.
Any website people can go to the Milwaukee Noise Collective in general? And
Facebook actually is probably the best way. We have actually 2 pages on there, shows our events. Me actually being part of the crew. We have residencies at Sublime Bar and Lounge, Mondays and Tuesdays, down to Miramar, down at Red
Went
Room.
there for my birthday.
Yeah, down at Red Room. We've brought in guys from all over the world, from Greece, DJ Rowe, who's now in Chicago, guys like Ben Brown. I got a chance to actually play at the rave with Skrillex down the basement. Yeah, I've played in Minnesota for about 60,000 people on the radio as well. Kind of like now how we're doing.
I hope, if we got 60,000 people listening, that's great. But no, I was really happy to hear you do the show. Thank you.
No, yeah.
And
Thank you, actually.
We're friends. We've known each other. Full disclosure, we're friends. We've known each other.
Yeah, for
but,
a while
it's
already.
great to hear how well
Success.
you're doing. And I'm sorry to
for
interrupt
you.
you before, but the
not
next
at all.
show you got going on?
Yeah, Sonny Fodera. We have a boat party. It's $20. You can actually get your tickets at vistaking.com. You can see Sonny Fodera and house legend from Milwaukee, John Holly. And then from there we have the after party at Sublime. That's $5, but if you get your ticket for $20, it gets you in for free. Yeah, we had a full lineup for that one actually. I said getting someone as good as Sonny to come on down. Second time in Wisconsin. He'll be here. He's actually pumped about it. We kind of talked a little bit over the night and everything else. Got him booked. We got things ready to roll, man.
Before we break into another song, I was going to ask you, one thing we like to talk about on the show is working on your craft and the act of working on the craft. So how did you break into DJing, and could you offer any advice on aspiring DJs in breaking into
it? Sure.
Yeah.
I want to say I was about 22 when I first started. Bought a set of turntables, not vinyl, CD turntables actually. Went and I actually taught myself how to play, and then it really does take a lot of practice. You really just can't go overnight and kind of do it. I know now there's like the laptop guys and everybody goes and plays, but if you actually play DJ,
you can start beefing
and
with
you want to actually
that's cool. You can do that here. You can do that here.
It's just practice. Really, I still go and I still practice a lot. I still practice at least like 2 times a week, 3 times for about 2 hours.
Oh, man.
Everything else, and I always want to make sure that I'm always on par. Like I know all my songs. I know how they start. I know how they end. I know how many beats per minute they are. I don't I have things in order. And it's just
so
like,
it sounds like you're
fresh.
mathematical, or disciplined as well, obviously.
I actually learned how to go on DJ by ear plus math. So I see the BPM of a song, and then I kind of go with math from there, and I tweak the rest with my ear, basically. People that want to be DJs or actually aspire to be a DJ, I say just go out there. You know what? Be yourself. Don't really try to be somebody else. Don't play what someone's playing because it sounds great. Just feel what you feel. Just do it. Go with it.
I love somebody whose DJ name is the real name. Jose Vargas said, just be yourself.
It doesn't get more real than that. Yeah, this is more real than that.
You know it's real. It's going.
Slap them the birth certificate. That's how it is usually. But you did talk about the shows a little bit about that. Actually, every Tuesday I am at Sublime for Groove Tuesdays. I am the resident there, dropping all kinds of music: house, drum and bass, progressive, dubstep, alternative, experimental, basic, whatever you want. That bar has been great to us. Sublime Bar and Lounge has been great. They're the guys who helped us put us on top.
Does it always have the red? I mean, I like the bar. Does it always have the red lighting, or does the lighting?
No. It's always red.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's like
I do like it though.
It's like a combination of Red Room, which is not red anymore.
Yeah, well, no, not at all.
Now it's like that's the gray room over there.
I used to live right next to the Red Room, actually.
Yeah, so no, again, like I said, like we have great shows, you know, and we have more to come too. So definitely watch out for the Crew
Check out the
Collective.
Facebook for the collective.
For sure,
Look out Jose Vargas. And,
oh yeah, definitely.
And you want to take over on some tracks for the audience then? Let them know what they're going to be listening?
Yeah, sure. Actually,
Tell us about the artist if you can.
Yeah, actually, next track is actually going to be one from Sonny Fodera himself, actually. I'm going to play some of his songs, just kind of get you in the groove for next week. You know, this guy's great. So actually, right now, we're going to actually play his edit of Spooky.
All right.
All right, here we go.
You take over here. Like, be like, oh, yeah, whatever you want to do. Introduce the next track.
All right, guys, that was actually Sonny Fodera.
Ooh, that was hot.
Yeah, that was his. That was the edit that he had of Spooky. It's an old Dusty Washington track from back in the day, actually. So right now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna continue with the music, and actually up next we got another Sonny Fodera track. This actually was the remix he did for Outkast, "The Way You Move." So it's kind of a little bit more contemporary, mainstream, but it is the same banging house that Sonny brings to us. So all right, so ready to rock?
All right.
Alright guys, that's Sonny Fedora re-edit of Outkast, The Way You Move. And again, he will be here next Friday he will be here. VistaKing.com for tickets, where we get some hard tickets being sold at Sublime Bar and Lounge. The after party at Sublime 2 as well, right after the boat party at 11 o'clock, where you can see Sonny, meet him, talk to him, give him a hug, give him a kiss, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to give him.
Yeah, welcome him back here to Wisconsin. So,
man, hearing what you play, Jose Vargas.
Yes,
Gotta
sir.
get that name in there.
Yeah,
Remember Jose
yeah,
Vargas? You know, hearing what you play, I'm wondering, like, you know what? And we talked about before, like how you got into it. But what? Do you have any inspiration from your fellow peers and DJs? You know, I mean, or any inspiration in general in the scene?
Yeah.
What gets Jose Vargas wanting to get people dancing? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, you know, we did briefly go and talk about it. Actually, a few months ago, I want to say 8-9 months ago, I just played trance music, which is actually a form of electronic dance music. Trance is more euphoric. It's like the classical music of kind of like the whole electronic era now. And
Actually, I gotta say that's a really good description.
Yeah, definitely. And it was very hard to get bookings because a lot of times, like, we have, you know, clubs here in Wisconsin, they want to hear something different, top 40, some mainstream or something like that. But really, you gotta just be diverse. And then I want to say it didn't take me too long to actually get too diverse. Like, I like certain genres of music, you could say, like house, progressive house, electro house, tech house, deep house. But I just never played it because it wasn't my comfort zone. And then I just, like, you know what, I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna go for it and just play it. And then eventually, you know, people started to like it a lot, and I would infuse my own style of trance back tracks I used to play, infuses a little bit more newer style house, and then kind of try to get people to kind of learn and listen to kind of both.
So you didn't
both
want
genres.
to. Would it be safe to say you didn't want to like pigeonhole yourself in one style
Right.
of music? You wanted to purposely
Yeah.
challenge yourself or go outside of the comfort zone.
Right, and the thing is that like when you go DJ, you just have to do that. Now I'm kind of tapping in more to the drum and bass sound. It sounds kind of odd actually, that I going from trance to house now, to breaks and drum and bass. It's kind of funny because people don't know that about me, that I have some actual drum and bass tracks. Yes, that one day I'll actually play whenever the right show comes up, and I'll actually do it. But now I'm gonna take a break from the whole trance and kind of go more into the house scene. Anything else that's a good, also like I love the genre, like it does get me moving, it gets me grooving, so
Yeah,
definitely.
I've seen you spin. It gets the people dancing, like even on Tuesdays.
Yeah, no, yeah,
people dance on a
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Groove Tuesday, yeah, the Groove Tuesdays that we have over at Sublime. Yeah, like I said, format's open actually. We play this all style of music down there and everything else. And I usually try to drop a lot of sounds on my set. I'll drop almost about 7 to 8 genres just alone, like, playing about an hour. Everything else, try to touch as much as I can. And again, like guys that want to be DJs, you have to look at the crowd. Like you have to see what's really working, what's not working, and
that's what I was gonna ask. Like, how do you like when you're bridging into like a new genre of music?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how? I'm the type of guy where I'm working on something, I want to like perfect it. I mean, I'm not perfect, obviously, whatever. I want to make it presentable before I show it to someone. How do you know when you're comfortable enough in the genre you've discovered to say, hey, I'm pretty sure people are gonna want to, dance to this? Are you scared before you play?
No.
You're totally sure?
feel it, man.
Yeah?
If it gets you moving, it's bound to get 1 or 2 people moving.
Okay.
That's you just gotta go with it. There's you can't be afraid. And being a DJ, if you put in a track and it's really not working, guess what? You have the ability to put another one right on. It's not like it's
You
not.
have the power.
Yeah, it's like you have that power. You have that ability.
The power
just
of
go.
Grayskull, track 2.
Yeah, put a few He-Mans in there and just change the track up, change the sound up, and everything else. That's always what it is. You want to look at that crowd and see what's making a move, and then from there, just kind of stick with it. You don't have to always play the exact same sound, but find something similar to it. It's gonna just kind of get them moving and everything else. And that's just really what you got to do. It's not all the glitz, glamour, girls, booze, and everything else. It's lots of work putting on shows and events.
Says the guy who just had a drink with me with a lovely lady by his side.
Yeah, it's true. Very, very true. And then I'm gonna be out somewhere else later tonight. But no, yeah, that's really what it is. Putting on a show. I've been blessed that with Tuesdays, I've actually been booked out, like I actually told you before, for quite a few months out, actually. People were calling me up, send me texts or Facebook or something. And I've been pretty blessed to actually be able to actually bring great DJs and put on great shows on a night that was not known for having shows. And again, big ups to my crew. You know what I mean?
Who is again?
Milwaukee Noise Collective.
All right.
Yeah, big up to those guys. They're the guys that help me out. Tuesdays also, I do work with Cruiser, who's actually been a DJ for about 10 years plus.
Yeah, I've seen
Cruiser and me, we do a lot for Tuesdays. We do a lot of work together too as well, and everything else. And he's been not just a good friend, but an inspiration and been a great guy to help me out. So, and again, Sublime's been super supportive. So
it's great when it's you.
And not just there, but all the places we play have been great and supportive with us. We do try to bring quality.
Hey man, I know you've been grinding too, so we were talking about this before, like things that separate people at some point, like you got, ideas are great. It's great to think of ideas, but at one point you're going to have to get down and get some gear, practice, spin, find out what works, find out what doesn't. Become a music encyclopedia, like in your case.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. And, you always have those hurdles. There'll be some people that might not like what you played, they might not like you or anything else. But the thing is that you just
that happens.
but you just gotta go with it. It's not because when it it comes down to it, it's just business. Yeah, sure, like you love what you do, but like in the whole aspect of it, like you know, when you want to do shows and book people, it is, you know, there's tons of business behind it, numbers and payments and, you know, people, bar sales, everything else that already.
If they look at that bar receipt and they're smiling, they're gonna call you back. I know.
Well, yeah, of course, you know, I mean, and again, that's the thing. You gotta be just diverse in what you play. That's for sure. So,
you got anything else speaking of diversity? Anything else to mix it up for us?
Yeah, I do actually. But I don't know if I'm gonna play a little bit of house again.
Like you bust up the gangster voice there. Yeah, I do have a little bit. Yeah.
or I could change it up a little bit.
Whatever you want, you know.
No,
it's your show, man. It's your show.
No, you don't do. I'm actually gonna play a little bit of progressive house, kind of like a different genre house, a little bit more melody, big breaks, big room type of stuff instead of the groovy traditional house, and then we'll kind of go somewhere a little bit different there actually. So
excellent.
All right. So next track you're gonna hear is Prada Line. again, that was Prada Line. So, actually, we're going to keep on going with the music. Actually, it's funny because I'm actually going to be playing a Skrillex track. So, I guess if you want to turn out the radio now,
I've never heard of that guy before.
You can, but it's funny because once you hear it, you're actually going to not believe your ears that it's actually Skrillex.
Hey, before you put that on, you mentioned it briefly. You said you played a show with him, though? I mean, you mentioned it in the show, too.
Yeah, we...
Did you talk more about that show?
He came to the rave last year for New Year's, and actually they got a hold of us. They actually talked to the head honcho of our crew, and he said, hey, yeah, like, we'll do it. So we actually played downstairs in the basement. We actually played there a couple hours before he started, and then during his set, actually played down there. From there, actually, we had a party afterwards at Crisp. Kind of went to like 7 in the morning. I guess I take back that rock star partying thing that I said earlier.
Yeah, right.
But
this is G-rated. It's okay.
Yeah. So then,
there's a lot of good parties.
No, yeah, it was great. We didn't really get to meet him really, but just the fact that we're in the same bill that he was huge. Again, like I said, we bring so many people from different parts of the world and everything that we go and play with, and we really, really pride ourselves to really bring out some of the best shows. And actually, like I said, we have tons of shows. We got Serve Mondays at Sublime, Groove Tuesdays is my show back at Sublime. We have Blackout the Miramar, Booty Funk at Red Room, and basically you could catch one of us somewhere.
Booty Funk.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Great name.
Sometimes playing in the summer gets pretty hot in there, and the funk gets pretty. It gets.
Booty starts fucking up in the.
Yeah, we
between
didn't think
the booty and the humidity.
We didn't think that name would catch on so well, but no, it does sometimes. And I said I actually play in Minnesota. I said. On a show, and I played it for about 60,000 people. And actually, I will actually go ahead and make an announcement right now. Actually,
yeah.
Which really
you're hearing it first on New Word Document Radio.
Yeah. Well, besides that, I've done a lot of charity work. I was gonna actually say that real quick. I actually did a show for the Humane Society not too long ago down at Sublime. We had about 187 people and raised almost $400 to $500 actually for the actual Humane Society.
Oh, excellent, yeah.
And I actually did a show for Children's Hospital the year prior to that, and that raised about almost $1,000 actually, and that was at most.
I'm glad people care more about human children than. I mean, no
cover charges that much, so that's why.
I have a dog and a cat. I'm not hating on animals, but if it was like we raised $3,000 for cats and $400 for little babies, I'd be like, well, that's great to hear. Was that rewarding feeling? I mean, is it?
No, yeah. You know what? I always kind of get to a point where I can't always do this for just like the same reasons to just go out and do it to get paid money. I want to have it to have some sort of meaning behind it, so I decided to actually do at least one charity show a year. But actually,
lives through music.
Yeah, for sure. And
so you can do that.
And you just go open up people to new sounds and everything, get new fans and everything else. But again, we're all there for one cause, really, and everything else. But what I did actually want to announce, which I've actually been working on, I'm actually been doing a cross show with people in Minnesota, Wisconsin versus Minnesota cross show. I will actually be going up there.
And who are you representing?
The Milwaukee Noise Collective, but we have some more people involved in it too. For that, we have a lot of friends that we work with and everything else. But actually, first time hearing it right now. I'm actually going to do a show in Minnesota. Up there, we're going to be 4-man groups, 2 nights, and then we're going to bring them down here sometime, probably in the spring or fall, and then continue this rivalries Minnesota. And I'm going to try to work something out in Chicago. I did. Get an invite to play in Miami next year at Winter Music Conference, so I'm gonna really work hard for that one, and then try to go to Miami and represent the state of Wisconsin.
And don't forget to sleep sometimes, man. It's
long nights, but you know what? Just to do it, it's great. There's just no better feeling than just being out there and just playing. Yeah, it's great.
I tell people sometimes, like, I'm not as accomplished as you are, but like I get spoken word shows, it doesn't necessarily get easier, but they do start coming to you, and when that happens, you know.
No, I
For
do.
you, it sounds like, I mean, that's great to hear. It sounds like you crossed that threshold.
Yeah, you know, again though, like just having the backup from people that you work with and like so like the crew and everything else. It's good when you have that actual support behind you and everything else. It's tough if you're just out there alone trying to be a DJ.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard. You know?
Trotsky, who co-hosts with me, we talk about it all the time. One thing we said is like we had a bonding moment. He's like, man, he said to me, he's like, you know, man, life's hard enough alone, much less without a crew. You know, so you gotta stick together sometimes. You know, it's like you got to. You know,
definitely is actually, and I go and encourage people to just go out there and try to find, you know.
They'll accept you if you go out there and you're not a douche. You go out there, you're nice.
Support the shows, I mean, go out there. Like I went and I would support the shows all the time from Walking Noise Collective. I'd just go to all the shows I can, promote, advertise, and I would start to get bookings with them, and then I just earned their respect, and then, you know, they went and asked me to be on board.
So that's how you started, was like through promoting their shows, and then
I mean, just go there and just help them out, you know what I mean, promote and everything else. Like, you know, we're all here for the same thing, same cause, everything. And then, I went and I played with them, impressed them, and
that's
then
still pretty impressive to go
just
from street team print traffic to a performer.
Yeah,
you know, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and the thing is that basically anybody could do it, really. It just really takes the work and dedication if you really want to go out there and do it. And again, like now, like we're great friends. We talk all the time. We're always hanging out with each other and everything else. And so it's not just like a crew. Hey, it's a crew. No, it's just more kind of like a family and everything else. We all feel the same thing. We all work for the same thing. We all go support each other. Yeah. I mean, this is like a legit thing that we go to, and you know, we got some exposure from people in Chicago that know about us or something like that. And that's good, you know. We just want to build and build and build. So again, next week, Sonny Fodera. That's again.
Yeah, don't forget the flyers right here if you do.
Yeah, it is presented by the Walking Noise Collective, and actually our friends at Along Night Productions that we do a lot of work with too as well. Great guys over there too and everything. Again, just come down and enjoy some great music.
Well, we're reaching the end of the line there. I want to thank Jose Vargas for coming over. The time really flew by, man.
No, it really did.
Do you have a track or two you want to take the audience out with?
Yeah, you know, let's go ahead and it's going to drop that little bit of Skrillex for you guys.
All right, before this comes in, I just want to say, miss everyone for the next month. I'll be on vacation. Trotsky will be back. Big thanks to Jose Vargas for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm sorry we couldn't get all your gear set up. We got most of it, but not all of it.
That's fine.
Hopefully you'll come by again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Excellent.
Do something live.
All right.
It'd be awesome.
Take us away.
All right, no problem.
hands in my head. I'm so ugly. That's okay, 'cause so are you. Look on years.
I'll put our track starter right